David, you were having few issues in the first class, right? You were saying like where to use Power Platform, what is Power Platform. You were having few issues, right? I hope you have went through the recording and your questions got clarified.
I haven't faced any issue while installing Power BI as of now.
Okay, who is this, by the way?
Yeah, Siddharth.
Siddharth. Yeah, I was talking to David. I think on day one he was having few issues related to like I have not seen anywhere this application of Power Platform. He has seen only Power BI report, right? How many of you remember that? I think I'm able to recall. Okay. Okay, we have 30 people now. Okay, guys. So let's do a quick recap. Who will explain me what is Power BI? Siva, Arvind,
It's a
Ashima.
business
Yeah.
intelligence tool.
Power BI is a data analysis tool which we use to get desirable insights.
Okay, good. So can you tell me what are the different types of relationships which are there? I think we discussed about relationships also, right? On Friday, if I'm not wrong.
One to one, one to many to many, many to one.
Okay, good. Okay, guys. Very good. You remember the stuff that we discussed in the previous class. So let's get started with today's class. And then whatever doubt you have, you can ask me in the doubt session. Is there anyone for whom this is the first session? Joining my class for the first time?
Yes, I am Alam Khan, basically from Maharashtra. I have joined first time this class.
Okay. Hi, Alam. I
Yeah.
hope you have gone through the 2 recordings that we have.
Yes.
Good. Cool, guys. So let's get started. So I hope my screen is visible as well as I am audible properly to you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So guys, today is session 3 for Power BI. Okay. We have already completed 2 sessions. First session was Power Platform introduction. Second was Power BI introduction. So now today we will be working with the actual stuff. So it is expected that you must have gone through the Power BI tool and now you are familiar with the options which are there, right? So today we will be discussing about how to load the data into Power BI and how to do the data transformations. Okay. So let's do all these things today. Now let me quickly jump to our Power BI because we will be mostly working on the Power BI desktop itself. So guys, which is this software? Have you seen this earlier? This kind of thing. How many of you have seen this window earlier?
Yes, we have seen it. I've seen
Power
it.
BI.
Good. I hope now if I am navigating here, you are getting it, right? What I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. Isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Now guys, let us start with loading the data in Power BI. So first of all, I'll let you know how to load the data from your local machine into Power BI. So then we will go ahead and load the data from SharePoint and then we will start building our data transformations on top of that. Okay, so can someone tell me which is the option that we need to click when we want to load the data from any of the source?
Get data.
Get data.
Get data, right? Good. So if you will have to get the data from Excel workbook, you can simply click on this. But if you want to have some other data source, which is not listed here, click on more data sources and it will open a pop-up for you. Okay. Here is the pop-up. Now in the pop-up, suppose I want to upload this Excel workbook. So I can click on Excel workbook, connect. So now from here, it is showing you the output, showing you the window where it wants you to select. So it is showing you the window of your local system. So let me go to download and see if I have something. I have this thing, active candidates. Let me click on this, open. Now it will create the connection between the active candidate thing, which is stored in my local system. Okay, it is loading it. Look. So here in my Excel sheet, I have these two tables. So now it is asking me which table you want to load. So you can click on that table and see in the preview what is the data in that table. Okay, if you want to see on the table 1, data is same. Okay, so suppose I want to load this table, active candidates MVS. So I told you guys, right? Whenever you will be extracting the data, you will be doing one transformation step, right? What is that? What is the process called? I told you guys on Friday. Someone able to recall?
It's a ETL process, right?
ETL, right? ETL stands for what, guys?
Extraction transformation load.
Extraction transformation load. So as of now, we have done completed which step?
Extraction.
Extraction is already completed. Now it is asking whether you want to directly load the data without doing any transformation or you want to do the transformations. Okay, suppose I want to do the transformations. So now just wait, it should open a Power Query editor. Yeah, so it has opened. So basically Power BI works a little slow when screen share is there. So we like tolerate to that. Okay. So here you can see all the data which was there in that Excel sheet got loaded here. Now suppose you want to do some transformations here. The transformations you can do. Suppose you want to change the name of this column. You can simply click on this column, right click, and you can click on rename and you can change the name. You can get rid of this, do not modify. Okay. Similarly, you want to change the name from here also. So just keep your eye here. So here you will be able to see whatever you are doing, it is creating a kind of expression or code here. So let me double click on this and let's click on this and let me get rid of this thing. Okay. Similarly, suppose let me get rid of this thing also. And if you want to change the data type, as of now, it is date time, right? So if you want to change the data type, you can simply click on, again, right click, and you can click on change type. Here, from here, you will be able to change the data type. Suppose I want date only. You can click on date. Look, data type got changed, and here a new step got added. Similarly, suppose you want to make some changes here also in the data type. You want to make the changes here also in the data type. So change type. Suppose you want to make it as a, I think we will not be able to convert it. It will be text only. So if you want to transform this, if you want to convert it into uppercase, click on uppercase, everything will get converted into uppercase. If you want to convert it into lowercase, you can right click on this, transform, lowercase, capitalize each word, trim, clean, length. If you want to calculate the length, click on length, it will give you the length of the string. It is 88. Okay, guys, getting me which kind of transformations you can do. So basically we will be doing the transformations from end to end. when we will load a data set. So suppose this is how, these are the transformations that you have did. Now if you want to check the code which is generated for your transformations, so here you can see this is the code which is getting generated. Okay, so here just observe one pattern here. So this is promoter header, right? This is the step name. So then the next step is changed type. So now how this thing will get to know, like after promoter header, change type will get executed with the help of this thing argument. If you can see this pattern here, the next step contains the name of the previous step. Here you can see changed type, and the step name is renamed column. So now in the change type one, the step name of the previous column. Okay, I'm telling you this thing that you will be getting to know very soon in the next classes. Why I'm telling you this thing, when I will be telling you some kind of tips and trick to do this transformation very faster. Guys, getting it? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to explain here?
Yes, Indrajit.
Okay, anyone who is not getting it? Yeah, Saurabh, this is Power M language.
Indrajit, I do also have the same question. Like, is there any guide, like how do we learn this, the Power M language?
No need to learn this Power M language. You can do everything from here, and then you can simply go to the DAX, write your query there. No need to learn any language end to end. Okay, because this is, again, if you have to create a column here on the basis of some business logic, that will not be that much straightforward. But when you will be doing it with DAX, that you will see in the next sessions, that will be very straightforward. So you don't need to make things complicated here. Okay, although I'll tell you like how to create some frequently used column in Power M query, like concatenation, and then like few other operations, conditional columns and all. But DAX is the most recommended way and most optimized one. Clear? Siddharth, with
Yeah.
me?
Yes. And
Cool.
also, Indrajit, like even before we get into this transformation, like on what basis, like we arrive, like this column has to be changed, or this has to be concatenated.
Yeah, that depends on your Siddharth requirement. So basically now we will be working with Flipkart dataset. So there itself I will be defining the requirement, and then you will automatically get it. Okay, sir, this is what we need to do. So it is not like that whenever you will be working on any product that you will be doing every transformation in the first go itself. Might be while implementing also you will be figuring out, right? We need to do that, we need to do this, right? So you have to do this thing hand in hand. These things goes hand in hand basically. Okay,
Okay.
agree everyone? Alam, Ashima, Charles, Freha,
Yes.
Firozuddin, Gurpreet. Cool. So now this is the transformation steps that we have done. Now click on done and click on close and apply. Your this active candidate one will load it. Just wait, it will automatically apply the changes and it will load the data in the Power Query engine. Now it is creating the connection. In model means it is creating the connection with the Excel file, which is stored in my local system as of now. Look, it is reading that Excel file, 17.4 kb from active candidates and 6 rows loaded. Just keep a look here in the data column. Here you will be able to see that table added. Yeah, it got added, right? If you want to see which are the columns which are here, you just click on this button. You will be able to see all the columns. If you want to see the data, guys, where you have to navigate?
On the left hand
Table
side
view.
tables. Yeah.
Model view.
On
Model view.
this table view, right? Who is this model view?
It's a table view, sorry.
Yeah, okay, no issues. It happens. So here in table view, you will be able to see the entire data. Okay. Now let us go ahead and let me tell you one scenario, and then you guys tell me like what should be the correct approach. Guys, as of now, I'm trying to create a Power BI report. So this is my, suppose this is my desktop. I'm trying to create Power BI report here. This is Power BI desktop opened. Okay. And here itself, I have the Excel file. So I'm trying to create a Power BI report on top of this. Okay. So can someone tell me what will be the issues if I'm creating report on the local data which is there in my system? Come on, guys. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is correct. Just give it a shot. My voice is breaking.
No, sir. Sir,
Data
pardon.
size issue will be there.
Okay, I think I got a text. My voice is breaking. It is from Saurav. What about others? Are you guys able to hear me properly?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was little disturbing. Could you please repeat the question?
It's clear
Okay.
for me.
I'll repeat it, but just assure me once. Are you able to hear me properly?
Yeah.
Yes, now
Yes,
it
sir.
is clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So question is, suppose you are trying to create the Power BI desktop report on top of the data which is stored in your local system. Then what can be the potential issues that you think that you may face?
The data might
There
be
can be
updated.
Data will not be refreshed
data
or
size issue.
updated.
One by one, one by one.
Outdated data maybe, and depends on the requirement.
Okay, Siddharth is saying outdated data. Okay, Siddharth, thank you. Ashima, what are your take?
I was saying there can be a data size issue. Limited data size we can load.
Data size issue. Okay. I think someone else was also saying something. Sahil,
Yeah.
what was it?
I was telling that the data might not be refreshed or updated.
Refreshed. Okay. Anyone else? Ganesh, Gurpreet, Hemant. Bhuvan. Guys, give your thoughts. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is right here. Just show me your thought process.
Refresh problem will be there.
Okay. Refresh problem already mentioned.
Yeah.
Anything else? Dinesh.
Data might not be the clean data.
Data might not be clean data. Okay. So by clean, what you mean? Can you please elaborate a bit?
Structure like some blank rows, missing
That
values.
we will take care of in the transformation step, na, Siddharth?
Data
What else?
We cannot share with any other one. We need a cloud
Yes.
fabric.
Yeah. Yeah, Kiran, very logical one. So when you will be, suppose I have created a report in my system. This is my PVX file. I would say my first report pvx.com. Okay. When I will be giving this file to, suppose, Kiran, then will he be able to access that file properly? Even though he will be able to see the data, suppose the 6 records he is able to see, but when he will refresh, will he be able to refresh the report?
No, we'll get error.
No.
No, because the underlying file is not present in his system, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? And again, all these things are the consequences of that. You will not be able to refresh because the file is not there. You will be having outdated data because you will be able to see only the snapshot that I have loaded, right? And data size issue, although it will be there, like if your file is getting increased a lot, so then in import mode, you can like I guess you can load only 10 GB of data. 10 GB or 1 GB. It is like this, the
1
limit that
GB.
you can check. Yeah, 1 GB. Okay, 1 GB of data you can load in the import mode. Okay, now this brings me to the very important topic, guys. Modes of data load in Power BI. So basically there are two modes of connecting the data and loading the data in Power BI. First one is import mode. And second one is direct query. And third is mixed also, although like mixture of both two is called third one, that is mixed mode. So in import mode, guys, what will happen? Just give me your complete concentration here for next 5 minutes. Okay. So first of all, let's see import mode. In import mode, what will happen? Suppose this is your data source. Data source. And this is your Power BI report. PBIX. Now, when you will be connecting to the data source using import mode, then what will happen? The entire data source will be copied to Power BI engine. Okay. Suppose here you have 100K rows. All these 100K rows will be copied into Power BI engine. Getting me?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone got it? Show me your confidence in your voice.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in direct query, what will happen? As name mentioned, suppose this mostly works with SQL databases. Suppose this is SQL database. Okay. Now, if you go here, connect the PBIX with direct query mode, then what will happen? Instead of copying the entire data, it will copy the reference of the data, only addresses kind of thing internally in the Power BI engine. Okay. So it will copy the references. Clear the basic difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, can someone tell me like what will be the size of Power BI? Tentative size of both with 100K records, 100K in import mode, 100K in direct query. Just give me comparative size. What will be the size of the Power BI?
It should be very less when compared with import mode.
Suppose for this it is 100 MB. Then what do you think? For this direct query will be what?
Maybe 5 MB.
Yeah,
No.
correct. 5 or 10 MB. Very less. Okay. Why it is very less, guys?
Because it's not
Data set is, yeah.
Because it is not storing the actual data in the Power BI engine, right? It is just storing the references of it. Now, you have seen the Power BI software in front of you, right? Power BI desktop. So here is the report view, data view, model view, DAX view. When you're clicking on data view, you are able to see the data in the import mode, right? But when you are connected with direct query, you will not be able to see any data in this view. Clear?
But how in Rajat, like if we can't see the data, then like how are we going to do the data modeling or like?
Once it is loaded, then it will not be visible. When you will be loading, then it will be visible. Okay, let me show you. So you are clear with the conceptual part of it, import mode and direct query?
Yeah, I'm clear. Yeah.
Okay, and mixed, do I need to explain? Okay, I think I need to. Okay. So guys, in your Power BI report, can you have multiple tables?
Yes.
Yes.
So now suppose some tables are coming from Excel file. Some tables are coming from SQL Server. Okay, so in Excel file, you are getting the table in import mode. Suppose this is table 1. And from SQL Server, you are getting in which mode? Direct query. This is table 2. So these both of the table are in the same Power BI report. So now you are using import mode also and direct query also. So this is called as mixed mode. Clear? Makes sense now?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now let us go ahead and try to clarify the doubt that someone has regarding direct query. So guys, if you click on this, unfortunately, I don't have SQL Server in my machine. If you do have, please go ahead and try this. So you have to give the SQL Server, okay, then database name. Then you have to select the import or direct query, what you want to select. Now you already know the difference between both, okay. So now suppose direct query you want to click, you can put your SQL statement here. If you want to select only few columns, okay, then click on OK. Then the same thing will open, whether you want to load and delete, load or transform. So you can click on transform, do the transformation, then click on load, the data will get loaded. But here, after doing the transformation and loading the data, you will not be able to see it here. Okay. Clear? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, I think I went for something else there, but I explained this import mode and direct query. That was important. Now, guys, you are clear, right? What will be the issues if the thing is there stored in my system? The data source is stored in my system, right? Everyone clear with the issues?
Yes.
Cool. So now, guys, what you need to do, because there will be multiple users, right, who will be using your Power BI report. Multiple developers, multiple users, right? This is your Power BI report, suppose. So multiple users are consuming this report. Now, what you need to do, you need to store your database at some shared space so that these all users have access to it and they are able to view the Power BI report properly. Clear? What can be the shared space, guys, where people can have access, shared access? WhatsApp group? Is it a shared space? Guys? If I put all of you in a WhatsApp group, and if I send the something there, so all of you will have access.
Yes.
Yes.
So what thing can be similar to WhatsApp group where you can store
Cloud
data?
service.
Network drive.
Sorry.
SharePoint.
Yes, SharePoint is one thing. OneDrive is one thing, right?
Yeah, cloud sharing.
Any cloud sharing platform, you can store the data. Okay, and these things are from Microsoft and it has tight integration with that. So you will be able to do that.
And the report server doesn't play well with SharePoint or OneDrive. It usually needs a network drive actually.
Yeah, so Ruben, you are talking about report server. That is the on-prem version of Power BI. So that is kind of obsolete now, used in legacy project. So we are
Yeah,
learning the cloud version.
for a bank. So most of us, most of the applications that we deal with are obsolete.
Yeah, I worked on that also. Let me explain you what is the difference between report server and this. So guys, as Ruben mentioned, report server, that is called as Power BI report server. Okay. And you have something called as Power BI service. Okay. So guys, in both of the scenarios, you will be creating your report in Power BI desktop. So in service, you already know how to do. There will be one publish button. You will be publishing your report to the service where user will be able to access. Okay. So this is also a report sharing platform by Power BI. So there you will be able to publish the report, not from here. You have to go there, log in there, click on upload, and you need to upload the report from there. Okay. And here, guys, this is the on-prem version, on-premises. Okay, and this is the cloud version of Power BI hosting. To be honest, I have worked on multiple projects. This was getting used in one project and we got it moved to cloud version. And that was one of the oil and gas giant company due to various issues that happens. So how many of you know what is on-prem and cloud? Difference between on-prem and cloud? On-premises, if you ask me about the complete name. On-premises and cloud.
On-premises is a local system, our own system, and cloud is a web version.
Not a convincing one.
On-premises is like batch type refresh, and the cloud is real time.
Okay. Anyone else?
Online CRM is
Something the
provided by
infrastructure
Microsoft.
data lies within the organization.
Okay.
Especially
in
the
the cloud.
banking or the financial organizations, they use on-premises. They have their own servers and all. But others, like we can get the cloud sharing by certain kind of a subscription.
Okay, close. So basically on-premises, guys, you will be, these reports will be working on a dedicated server. Okay, if server is failing, reports will be down. But in cloud, you will be having multiple cloud servers, right? The throughput is high, that is fast. Throughput means the response time is fast. It is less prone to errors. And one more important thing, this is very cheap because you don't need to buy a server, then host it there, right? Because you will be taking the cloud subscription and simply you will be using that, isn't it? Can someone tell me the names of cloud which are available in the market as of now?
AWS, Azure,
AWS, Azure, GCP, right? Amazon, Microsoft, Google. These are the three main cloud platforms. Okay, who is unmuted? Okay. So guys, clear with the on-premises and cloud version?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So what used to happen there? Let me go here in the on-premises and let me try to explain you the difference. So basically, report server and service, Power BI service. Power BI service. Okay. So here in report service, you will be able to upload the report. But in our report, in our project, we were not able to schedule the refresh of the report due to some issues. Scheduled refresh was not there. Incremental refresh we were not able to do. And the main issue that we faced, like when the server was down, entire report server was also down. User were not able to access the report. Okay, so then for that, all these issues of report server will be covered by Power BI service. Here you will be directly integrating with Power BI desktop. Okay, scheduled refresh is there, incremental refresh is there, easy sharing of the report. If you want to create Power BI apps for good UI, that also you can create. If you want to share the report with the entire organization, with one click you can share it. And there are a number of things that you can do here in Power BI service that are not possible in report server. So basically, if you're working on Power BI server, this is the cloud version and this is the legacy version of Power BI reports that will be used very, very, very less in the market. And even if you don't know this, if you have already worked on this, you will be able to work on this. That is my guarantee to you. Clear?
Yes.
And many services will not be available in report server. Like
Correct.
if you are going to develop your report in the desktop, and if you are trying to upload it to the report server, then there will be an issue like with the
Version.
yeah version one thing, and even the relationship many to many what
Yes.
report server. So if you
Correct.
are going to do a report for report server, first you need to get the version of the report server, then start downloading the same and work on it only, not on the desktop.
Yeah. Yes, yes, correct. So
I
to be
learned it.
honest, when I came from Power BI, yes, sorry, Ruben, please complete.
No, you carry on, you carry on.
Yeah. So actually, when like I worked on this thing, this was one of the rare project where I worked on report server. When I came back to this, so this is like very kind of legacy product where there are very less features. So I was like I was architect in that project. So I got it changed from report server to service because of the obvious reasons. Okay. No one will ask you this thing, but still, you know, it is better. Clear, guys?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, fine. Now, let me show you the SharePoint site from where we will be loading the data. Power Platform Indra, this is the site that I have created. So you guys know how to create a SharePoint site?
No.
No.
No. You want me to tell?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, you will be getting the licenses. I think this is the third class, right? So fourth, fifth class, let me open calendar if it is opening. Yeah, fourth, fifth Wednesday will be the last free class. Then the people who will be enrolling on 19, I will make sure like you will get your licenses by 20 or so. Okay, so then you will be able to do all these things, creating SharePoint site, logging in with Power BI, premium license. So everything will be available to you. Cool. It seems my internet is slow. Let me see if I can switch back my network. This is the fast one only I connected. Let me see on the mobile if internet is slow or some other issue. Speedtest.net. Guys, you guys are getting it now. I think we have started on the actual stuff from yesterday's class.
Site is slow. Even from my end, it is not working.
Sorry?
Yes, our site is slow, I think.
Site is also slow and it seems like there is some issue with the internet also. Let me try to figure out with another network. Just give me 1 second. So meanwhile, like guys, I asked you one question. Are you guys getting it? Whatever we are discussing?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Indrajit.
Yeah, although these things on-prem cloud and the things that we are discussing, no one will ask you directly in the interviews or in the real job scenario, but still it is good to know. It will give you a sense of satisfaction when once you will be seeing things around you, once people are using these buzzwords, so then you will be getting to know, okay, this is the real meaning of that. Not sure about you guys, but this is like my philosophy. It gives sense of satisfaction to me if I know things. Okay. So guys, this is a site that I have already created. Okay, so this is a laptop, a Flipkart data that we have stored. But before that, let me go ahead and show you how to create a site. SharePoint site from scratch. I think there is something very serious with my network. Okay, no issues. So here you can see once you will log in into SharePoint, you will be able to see something like this. Click on create site. Okay, from here you can select communication site or team site, what you want to create. So let us create a team site. So team site will be the site where multiple people from your team will be working together. Okay, so there are some out of the box these things, kind of layouts which are available in the SharePoint. So if you guys know, SharePoint development is altogether a different field altogether, right? SharePoint sites you can create, Office 365 sites, SPFX and all. How many of you know that? No one?
No.
So guys, this SharePoint development is altogether a different field also, where people will be specializing on SharePoint sites creation, and then they will be doing that. So for these are the templates which are there, not in our scope for Power Platform. So you can simply click on standard team, and this is how your team will look like. If you want to use this template, that is fine. Click on use template, and you can give your team name here. So suppose you can give Power Platform evening. This is which month, guys? December month, right? December batch. December 24 batch. Okay, thus the name should be unique, so that like none of the other people are using this. So this is the group email address, and this is the site address. Click on next. So you have to set the privacy of your site. Public means anyone in the organization can access this site. So what will be your organization, guys? Once you will get the licenses with @ksrconsultantservices.com. So anyone with that credentials will be able to access your site. If you want to restrict the access, like if you want some specific people to access your site, that is only those people to whom you will be giving accesses, then you can choose it to private, and you can change the language also. So for me, I know English, so I will have English. So you can click on create site. So you can start adding members from here. Anyone here who has the KSR credential from the previous batch, maybe? Siva, you do have, right? Let me see if I can write Siva and get his credentials. Yeah, I think this is the one. So you can simply decide here itself, like whether you want to make him member or owner. I want to make him member, and finish. You don't need to create these sites and share it with each other. So you can create your personal site and then you can work on it. So here you can see this is the site which is created. So there is home. So you have to take care of this thing, document one. So in document, you will be storing all the files. Okay. So in SharePoint, basically you can store the data in two ways. One is in terms of file and other in terms of SharePoint list. So if you want to see the files, so the files will be visible here. Okay. And in site content, you will be able to see all the SharePoint list which are there. Okay, let me go ahead in another SharePoint site and show you how SharePoint list looks like. So this is my SharePoint site that I used for all the batches. Okay, it is loading. So here you can see these are all the SharePoint list, appointment details. So these are the list that I have created for Canvas app, and Canvas apps are running on top of it. So this is appointment detail. This is the list. This is how you will be able to store the data in the SharePoint site, correct. Guys, clear? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Little clear.
Clear.
Completely clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so this is the document folder where you will be able to store the attachments or files. So I have stored this Flipkart laptop Excel dataset here. Now I will connect to this and I will load the data in my Power BI engine. I hope it makes sense with me as of now.
Yes.
Cool. I hope you are not getting sleep. Okay. What should I take it? Yes or no?
No.
No.
No? Okay. SharePoint. So here you can see. So now when you will be creating with working with SharePoint, you will be getting multiple options, whether it is SharePoint folder, SharePoint online list, SharePoint list. So basically we will be getting the data from SharePoint folder, right? So you have to put the site URL here now. Okay, let us go here and let us do from where we can take URL, guys.
Right click on the Flipkart laptop.xls.
Okay.
Copy path.
Okay. 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 Copy link, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Who is this?
Siddharth.
Siddharth. Good, Siddharth. Let's see. Ooh, what happened? It is not working, Siddharth.
Yeah, it seems not working.
Okay. It happens. Why? Because let me show you. If you see here, enter the root URL of the SharePoint site, not including subfolders.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to only enter the root URL. So let me try to get rid of this thing.
Yes.
So this will be a root URL. And let me see if it is working. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and take it from there. Look. Is it working, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it is asking to authenticate. So anonymous means like there is no security involved. Anyone can log in. Okay. Windows means the credentials with which you are logged in into this Power BI desktop, use those credentials to log in. Then Microsoft account means you can use Microsoft SSO sign in and choose any account for logging in. Clear the difference?
Yes.
Very good. If you'll click on sign in, we will use Microsoft account for this. It should take my credentials. You are being signed in. Please wait. Yeah, it is opening this. Now I have to put my KSR credentials that I don't think I remember. Okay, let's try Indrajit underscore. I hope there is no typo. Okay. Okay, ksrconsultantservices.com. There was an issue looking up for your account. Okay. Let me see again. KSR, yeah. Let's see. I hope this is the password. Yes, it worked. So similarly, you have to log in and wait and look. You are currently signed in. If you want to sign in as different user, you can do that. I don't want to do that. I'll click on connect and let's wait. Yeah. Now it is connecting to the server. So now it is saying the file not found. Okay. Let me click on edit. Let me go here in the site. Okay. Let me come in the home. I think from here itself we used to get it. Learn about team site. No. Where is that? The URL. No, not this one. Okay, save as draft. No. Let me take this Power Platform Indra. From here, let me come back. Control A, Control V. Okay. Let's see if this URL is working. Actually, we can take URL from here also, but I'm not able to recall from where I used to take. Come on. It was present somewhere here itself. Learn about how. No, this is not the thing. Page details. Let me see.
Click on share, maybe.
Yes, in share it can be there, but
Yeah.
share is we are able to seeing the page. No. I think this is the one only side one. But let's see. Yeah, that was correct only. Okay, so this is the one, guys, that you need to take here. And then what you need to do from here, you have to select like which thing you want to load. So guys, which is the thing that you want to load?
Flipkart.
First one.
Flipkart
First
Excels, right? You have to click on binary, so it will not get loaded. Click on transform data, and then we will navigate from our folder. Okay. Are you able to see the previous table intact here? Guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now when you want to load the data, just click on this binary and see here. The steps are getting applied automatically. Just wait. It will be reading the Excel file and showing you the content of it in few seconds. Just wait. It is expected to take some time. It is converting the binary content into data, and the Power BI itself is little slow. Meanwhile, if we want to see the data in the Excel file, let's see that. I think there was a little issue in Excel file, it seems. Let me show it to you. Okay, this is Excel. I'm able to recall. That's why it is taking much time. Let's not import it. Let me come back and let me show you. Yeah, this is the issue. So here you can see everything is converted into table. Like there are a lot many columns. So let me press on this thing. Control Shift back. And let me delete all these columns. Sorry, 16,000 columns. Very good.
It will take 1 hour.
Sorry,
It will take time. So many
deleting.
columns. Yeah, no, so many importing so many columns.
Yeah, these are the extra columns. Basically, I
Yeah.
converted into table and it got everything converted into table. So actually the issue is I don't have Excel in my system. So due to that, no issues. I think it is sorted now. Yeah, I just remember this thing I faced in the previous batch also. So then after the class I debugged and this was the issue that came. And I think it was I did that condition in the Power BI itself. Okay, I hope it is saved now. Yeah, it is auto saved, I guess. Let us go there and check now. Guys, you guys are getting it right, what I did?
Yes.
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 Yeah, now it should work properly. Date modified is 17/9/2024. Still it is not modified. Yeah, here you can see now it has started loading. I hope it will be able to bring the data faster now. Let me see meanwhile whether it is saved or not. About a minute ago it is saved. Good.
So Indrajit, now which memory is being consumed? It's just taking the references, right, from the SharePoint?
Sorry, can you please come again?
Now, which memory is being consumed now?
Now
just-
it is consuming the internal memory of Power BI to load the data here.
Okay.
Yeah, Power Query Engine. So I'm refreshing it, guys. As of now, if you can see, date modified is coming as, yeah, now it is the correct one. 16/12/2024, 8:32, 2 seconds. So now it should work properly. Now the time that it will take, that will be the genuine time only. Because whenever you will be loading the data from this SharePoint Excel file, so there is no way to load the data in direct query. So you will be loading the data in import mode only. Getting me? Guys?
Yes.
Yes, Indrajit.
Okay. So if I'll tell you, like if you have to upload the data in import mode from the file which is stored in the SharePoint, so can someone tell me what you can do?
Sorry, can you please repeat the question?
I am saying, as of now, we are getting the data in import mode, right? From the SharePoint. But if I ask you, I want to get the data in the direct query mode from the SharePoint. So what do you think can be the workaround?
Need to go to get data and connect with the SharePoint, and
But that will like load the data in import query, right?
yeah.
What can be the other thing?
Maybe connecting to the database where the SharePoint data is being saved. There should be some database, right, for the SharePoint also.
What if you don't have access to that?
Not sure, Indrajit. That's why I'm here.
No, this is not the answer. You have to try it. Just think out of the box. Simple only, right? Not a complicated thinking that you have to apply here. So what you will do, you will read the data from SharePoint, put it in any of the SQL server which you have, and then you will point your report on top of that, right? Simple.
Yeah. True.
Nothing fancy, right? This is what we have learned as of now. Yeah. So just try to give answer with the thing that you have learned as of now. That is fine. Okay. Fine. So guys, here you can see there are two
Sir,
sheets.
I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, just to clarify, you said that we cannot use we can only use the import mode whenever we connect the Power BI with the SharePoint, right?
Yeah.
So how do we go about uh, getting the information in real time from the SharePoint? For example, if we change something in the SharePoint file, so how do we get this refreshed in real time, or there's no way?
Okay, so in that case, Joshua, what will happen? Like your report will be refreshing after a scheduled interval of time. Okay, So suppose now the next refresh of report is scheduled at 9 p.m. So you are doing some changes at 8:37 p.m. now. And suppose you did some changes at 8:45 p.m. So now all those changes that you did in this particular 1 hour of time, that will be available in your report at the next refresh, that is 9 p.m. Okay, so there will be latency of this 30 minutes or 1 hour, whatever the refresh time you have scheduled. So you can schedule the report refresh, and that depends on your licensing. So if you have premium license, you can schedule it for 48 times a day. That is, after every 30 minutes, you can schedule the refresh of your report. Getting me? And
Oh,
if you
okay,
want,
okay.
yeah, and if you want to have complete kind of what to say, the live data, so for that Microsoft has released update. Yes, now they have introduced something called as streaming data flows. Okay, so when you will learn about data flows, I will explain you at that time what are streaming data flows. That is preview feature as of now. So Microsoft also acknowledged the fact like there is some latency in the data, and this Power BI again is one of the major revenue tool that they have, the product. So that's why they are trying to like acknowledge your this problem, and they are trying to fix it with the help of streaming data flows, that I will explain you when we will be working on data flows. I hope that makes sense, Josh.
Yes, thank you so much.
No worries. So guys, here you can see the data of the Excel file is loaded. So can someone tell me what are the various transformations that you are able to see in front of your eyes itself? Guys, observe and tell me.
Navigation imported Excel workbook.
No. Forget about navigation imported. Just see the data. What are the anomalies in the data as of now that you want to clear?
Product image,
First row should be header.
Header should be there on the top.
Promote headers.
promote headers to
Promote headers.
Okay. So how to promote? Use row as first row as headers.
Headers.
Click on this thing and it will done. Just wait. And headers are promoted. What else that you think?
Product image is not required, right? It is showing as error.
Okay.
data type needs to be changed for actual price.
Okay, so let us remove this thing first. It is not required. You can click on remove. It will be removed.
Yeah.
So the data type here, it is what? Text, right? ABC123. So you
Yeah.
can click on this thing, and from here itself you can create the data type. You can give it to what?
Currency. So the whole number.
Currency or
The symbol
Look
number.
at currency here.
whole number.
Let's use whole number. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to see how many columns are there here, if you can see, there are some errors, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to have column profiling enabled, just click on view, and you can have these things enabled. If you will click on column profile, so here you can see, you will be able to see all the metadata of column. There are 960 rows and there are 7 errors. Okay, but I don't want to use this. I want to show you column distribution. Here itself, you will be able to see one charts, like how many are unique, how many are distinct. Similarly, if you want to see the column quality, click on column quality, and here you will be able to see these icons. How many are empty, how many are valid. Okay. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So now, guys, here there are some issues, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
There are some errors. So what is this error? If you will click on this, it will give you the error detail also. It was nil. So nil can be converted into number?
Yes.
Yes.
0.
It can be. So then why it has thrown error, guys? No, right?
There was no value in the table.
That's what I'm saying. Nil cannot be converted into number directly. Due to that, it is giving you an error.
Yes.
Right? So now there are two ways to tackle this. Either you can go ahead here itself, before removing the column, replace nil with the valid number 0, right? Because 0 will not make any sense. 0 has no absolute value. isn't it? Guys, agree?
Yes.
So you can either replace it with 0 or you don't want to replace, because in that case you have to might be iterate through the list and check. So you can simply go here and you can say, please replace my errors with what? Indirectly you are replacing error. That means you are replacing nil with 0.
0.
Clear, everyone?
Yes.
So you have to remove all these things here before loading the data. Now similarly, discount price, this is already text column.
Yes.
No issues here. In star rating, this is what? This is text column. What we want to make it what?
Decimal.
Number.
To decimal number, right?
Decimal.
Yeah.
So let us use another approach here. Let us replace, where is replace values?
Replace errors.
No, errors are not there yet.
Acha.
So I want to replace the values. Okay, replace errors, remove errors.
Change type.
No, change type will change the data type.
Below change type. Yeah.
No, this is replace errors. I want to replace the value. Okay, let me see. Okay. Replace values. It is here. You can click on this and replace values. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I want to replace nil with 0. You are getting it, right? Why I am replacing it with 0? There is logic behind that, right? Not in the air, isn't it? Now we will go ahead and...
But it may not be right, because it says it's a star.
Yeah, it's a star. So what
So
we will do in our calculation, we will not consider the 0 rating.
0 rating. Okay.
Okay. Because if error is here, so then this entire row will not get loaded, right? Errors will not get loaded in the system.
Okay.
You will lose on data. Similarly, you have both the option. Either you can remove the error or you can replace the error. So guys, can someone tell me what will be the issue if you will remove the error?
We might miss out the entire record.
Yeah. So
Entire
if you will click on remove error, entire row will go away. So then you will lose on data, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to do that. Similarly, in ratings, this seems fine as of now, right? Then reviews. Then we have description, link, and I think this is fine. I want to show you more things here itself, but I think we will try to move it to next session. So basically in next session, what we will do, guys, we will split the columns on the basis of delimiter. We will try to get the RAM size out of it. We will create some conditional columns here. And once it is done, we will load the data into our Power Query engine. So let me go ahead and save this query as of now, so that we can start from the same place where we are leaving for the day. Laptop details, I'm giving the table name as this, and you can click on close and apply, and let me save the report with your batch name, so that we can keep working on this report for next 12 to 13 session, whatever it takes, to complete entire things that we have discussed in the yesterday class. So we will be looking everything in detail. So we will be using this app for everyday work from now on. Okay. So meanwhile, it is getting evaluating, and I'll save this app with your batch name. We are open to doubt. You guys can ask any doubts that you have related to anything. Yes, Dinesh, do you have any doubt?
No.
No, it is simple. Simple stuff as of now, right? Guys, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No doubts?
No doubts as of now.
Either you got everything or you are confused in everything, anything and everything. What is the scenario, guys? Left or right?
So far, good, Indrajit.
Okay. So now, like, you will be feeling after few classes. Now we were doing this basic stuff. Now the level is increased. So it will be like that. So might be first few classes you will be feeling this is very basic and all, but this is how the things should be proceed, I guess. So I will save the name as Power BI December 24 evening batch. So guys, please start working on all this stuff that we have discussed as of now. So that you are not having backlogs, because once you will start working on the stuff, so then you will be getting more ideas how to work on the things. You will be getting more doubts, and obviously you will be learning more once you will start practicing. Okay. Dinesh, you are writing review of the class.
So I was just typing something.
Okay, I thought you are writing review right away.
No.
Okay. Yes, 96914267 588. Got it? Someone has joined with the mobile number. Okay, Alam, Avinash, Firozuddin, Gurpreet, Jay. Gurpreet, is this your first class?
Yes, it's my first class today.
Okay. So I hope you have gone through the recordings of the first two classes.
From where we can get the first two classes recording?
I think Mahesh has explained in one of the class. So basically you have to go to ksrdatavision.com, and there you have to go to the ongoing batches and you will be able to see it there. If you're not able to get there, it is published on YouTube also, KSR Data Vision YouTube channel.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
No issues. How many of you, for how many of you this is the first class, guys?
Myself, Firozuddin.
Okay, Firozuddin first
Myself,
class.
Ramesh.
Ramesh
Myself,
first
Ramesh.
class. Hi Ramesh. First class for
Hi.
you also. For Gurpreet also it's first class. Who else?
Dinesh.
Alam.
Okay, for Dinesh also it's first class. Alam also for first class. Okay.
KSR Data Vision and
Yeah, KSR Data Vision. The one with 1 point something lakh subscriber, 1.12 lakh. Both of the sessions are uploaded.
where I'm in site. I'm in site. One moment, please. If you don't mind. Learn more, discover Power BI, discover in demand courses. Where can I get online courses here? Ongoing
You
courses.
are going through the website or the app?
Website. Website, sir. Hello.
Hello guys, am I audible?
Yeah, we could not found that website, sir.
Okay, no issues. Let me give you guys the YouTube link itself. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Let me share my screen and show you from there. Okay. Let me go ahead and in incognito mode, let us try. I think it is www.ksrdatavision.com. Okay. KSR data vision. This is not the correct one. Okay, let me go ahead and check here. It is data. Okay. I is not here. Let's wait. I think there is something very wrong with my network, it seems. Let me this. Data vision. No, I think there is again, it is saying it is there is some typo. What is the typo? Data vision, VIZON. VIZON, this is fine only. No issues. Let me show you the YouTube one. YouTube. It was shown in one of the video itself. In the YouTube itself, you will get it. How to log in. It was shown by Mahesh. So you just go ahead. Guys, is my screen visible to all the new joiners?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I think 4 new joiner, but I got only 2 yeses. Here you can see this is a session 2. And there will be session 1 published few days back. So just go to this KSR data vision and click on newly added video. I guess in second or third you will be able to getting it. In videos. This is the first session, this is the second session. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I hope now you will be able to find it. And please go through these videos, guys. Whoever joins as the first class today, it will be very helpful to you. So we have set the tone in the first 2 days. Now we are working on the actual stuff. And whatever the questions do you have, we still have 2 more free classes. You can go ahead and ask me. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other doubt, anyone? No doubts?
Have you shared the link?
No, link I have not shared and I have closed also.
Okay.
Just open the KSR Data Vision YouTube channel. You will be able to find it. The first 2 sessions. The guy with red turban.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how we are going to have it? Is it only for testing purpose we can apply that?
Okay. Any other doubt, guys?
No. Thank you.
No doubts? Okay then. Let's meet tomorrow, guys. Same time, 7:30. And let's work on our Power BI report that we have started today. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day ahead. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Right.